Okay, so let's begin by getting yourself into a comfortable position with both feet flat on the floor. And if it feels right for you, I'd invite you to close your eyes. And if you prefer not to, then lowering your gaze is absolutely fine. There's no right or wrong with this. It's whatever feels comfortable and right for you. So we just begin now by noticing the breath as it flows in and out. And as the breath is flowing in, allowing all things that you can see, you can hear, to be present. And with this next breath now, I'd invite you to receive that with a softened belly. And this breath. And this one too. And bring in your awareness now to the top of your head. And noticing if there are any sensations there. Perhaps a swirling or temperature, a coolness or a warmth, or nothing at all. And that is a sensation in itself. Maybe you can notice the hairs on the top of your head. And as the breath is flowing in and out, noticing now your forehead and inviting that area to soften. Moving down to your eyes, the space around your eyes, and inviting these parts to soften too. And if your mind begins to wander, as minds often do, then kindly and without judgment, bring your focus back to your breath as it flows in and out. Moving down to your jaw, your mouth, releasing any tension that may be held in this area. You may feel like you would like to yawn or stretch the jaw in some way. Noticing your neck and your shoulders now. And thinking, how do your shoulders feel on the inside today? Having that awareness of the length of your arms connected at your shoulders. The bones, the joints, moving down to your wrists and your hands. Focusing on the top of your hands. It may be that you're touching clothing or the chair. You may notice a sensation or a temperature here. And then bring in that awareness in. What do your hands feel like on the inside today? And stretching down towards your thumbs and your fingertips. Perhaps there's a temperature sensation here, a warmth, a coolness, a swirling as the life flows through you. Moving now towards your hips, supported on the chair that you're sat on. Noticing your legs, the length of your legs, your knees, the kneecaps, the knee pit. perhaps you can feel the air moving around this area and wondering, where do you stop and the space in the room begins? And continuing, focusing on your breath as it flows in and out. Noticing your calves, your shins, denseness of your calves, contrasting with your shins, the muscle, the tissue, the fibres, the bone, the space between. Moving down now towards your feet, supported on this earth. Noticing your heels flat upon the ground in socks or shoes. Noticing perhaps a lightness in the arch area of your foot, the space that flows there. And out towards your toes. You may be able to feel some of your toes touching each other, or space between them. And as we move towards the end of this practice, inviting you now to see your whole self, your whole body, all parts of you, sat here in this moment. And inviting you to notice your heart center, a tennis ball size in the middle of your chest. And as you breathe in and out, having that awareness of the kindness and the self-compassion that you've shown yourself in these moments. Allowing yourself to be just as it is. And when it feels right for you, if your eyes are closed, then I'd invite you to gently tilt your head forward and slowly open your eyes, letting the light back in. And perhaps you may like to move your fingers, your feet, bring some gentle movements in. Perhaps a stretch, if you would like, roll the shoulders back. And just have a few breaths in this moment now.